My mom's very against drug use. She's always like, no matter what you do, do not do drugs. Do not do drugs. But she doesn't realize she should want me to do drugs. Because drugs make me paranoid. I would call her way more often. In fact, if she was talking me down from a high, that'd be the only time in my life I'd be like, Mom, stay on the phone with me longer. Keep asking me questions about when I'm getting married. Just do not hang up the phone. I also realize when I'm high, it's the only time I'm as paranoid as my mom is all the time. We finally connect. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, I'm so paranoid. She's like, me too, every second of the day, right? I'm like, no, I'm just worried I'm not gonna make a lot of money in my career. She's like, I was just talking to my friends about how you're not gonna make a lot of money in your career. It's fantastic. I smoke a lot of weed. I do that. Okay. That was the lamest reaction to I smoke a lot of weed that I've ever heard in my decade of doing comedy. So congratulations, audience. You're not living your lives correctly. Me and my friends, we do a lot of silly things when we get high. Like last week, we got really high. We were starving. Went to a restaurant. There was a 45-minute wait list. So we gave the hostess a fake name, Delante. We thought it was hilarious. We were high, right? Then 45 minutes later, they called Delante, but we forgot that was the name that we gave. So the hostess running around like, Delante, party of 4! Last call for Delante. So I turned to my friends. I was like, guys, we're 4 people. Let's just say we're Delante. Then the whole meal were like, shit, I hope the real Delante doesn't show up. Sounds like a really tough guy. I didn't smoke pot for a really long time, but I had a friend who used to peer pressure me about it, which is weird as an adult to get peer pressured about weed. He was like, oh, smoke some pot, man, come on. I was like, no, I don't smoke. You know I don't smoke. He's like, I'm gonna get you to smoke one day. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm never smoking. He's like, yeah, well, one day, I'm gonna bake you weed brownies. And you're not gonna know they're weed brownies. And you're gonna eat them. I'm like, I'll know they're weed brownies. He's like, how will you know? I'm like, because you've never baked me brownies. Be a little suspicious. Guys, let's give the pot smokers 10 seconds to catch up with the rest of you. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a 24-hour cookie delivery place in the city called Insomnia Cookies. Have you guys? Where were you when I asked if you smoked weed? Where the fuck were you? Insomnia is like your trigger word. Insomnia Cookies, 24-hour cookie delivery place. I was at my buddy's apartment last week. It was 4 a.m. We were stoned out of our minds. Decided to order cookies over the phone. I checked my phone the next day. We were on the phone ordering cookies for 27 minutes. I guess we started to order, got distracted, continued to order, got more distracted. I feel like it's only potheads calling a cookie place at 4 a.m. anyway, right? So the only qualification you need to work there is just like a lot of patience. If I was a hiring manager at Insomnia Cookies looking through resumes, I would want to see things like worked with special needs kids. Because that's the level of patience required. I don't know why we spend so much time on the phone with this woman carefully placing the order. It's not like we were going to be upset if they brought us the wrong thing. It's 4 a.m., we're stoned, we're not that picky. Because we ordered 6 chocolate chip cookies and 6 peanut butter cookies. But if they accidentally showed up with McDonald's, all right, I guess we order McDonald's, I don't know. I wanted cookies, now I'm kind of in the mood for a Big Mac, I gotta be honest.